Prince and Princess of Wales have arrived back in Britain after their 2-week honeymoon cruise in the Mediterranean and the Red Sea. They came ashore from the Royal Yacht Britannia at the Egyptian resort of Hurghada, where President Sadat and his wife were waiting to see them off on their flight home. From Hurghada, Kate Adey reports.
The RAF VC-10 was surrounded by yards of red carpet and miles of desert sand. Ceremonial descended on this remote airbase on the edge of the Red Sea. The Prince and Princess had left Britannia after a last day of cruising off Coral Islands. President Sadat, his wife, children, grandchildren, and a considerable entourage had flown over 500 miles to Hurghada in southern Egypt to say goodbye. A formal farewell, which included flowers, fanfares, and an inspection of the Presidential Guard. A smart and steadfast group, all of equal height, all at attention under a roasting sun for well over an hour. Last goodbyes with kisses from the Princess, and the 2-week honeymoon was over. Since they boarded Britannia at Gibraltar, the Prince and Princess have had only a couple of brief secluded visits ashore in the Mediterranean, and the Egyptian president has been their only guest. After a final wave, they boarded their flight to Scotland. Kate Adey, BBC, Hurghada.
The Princess and the Prince looked tanned, relaxed, and a little surprised by the bright weather in northern Scotland. It had been raining off and on all day and cleared shortly before their arrival. Nearly everyone at RAF Lossiemouth was there to greet them, and seeing the crowd, the Prince turned to the Princess and asked her, "Shall we meet everyone?" The Princess enthusiastically smiled yes and plunged in among the service families, going straight to the children in the front rows. It was all very friendly and casual and far removed from the formality of the Egyptian send-off. The royal couple are due to spend some weeks at Balmoral, where the Prince is expected to resume his coaching of the Princess in the gentle art of fly fishing in the salmon-rich waters of the River Dee.
In Northern Ireland,